Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the world of maritime safety. Today, we're tackling a critical topic that every seafarer, from the greenest deckhand to the most seasoned captain, needs to master: man overboard training, drills, and simulation. This isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about building the muscle memory and mental sharpness to save a life when seconds count. So, let's get into it. First, let's talk about frequency. How often should we be practicing for a man overboard event? The two big regulatory frameworks, the STCW code and the ISM code, are very clear on this. They mandate that a man overboard drill must be conducted at least once every month. This isn't a suggestion. It's a requirement. It ensures that the procedure remains fresh in everyone's mind. But don't think that's the end of it. Depending on your vessel's operations, you might also have requirements from your flag state or port state control authorities like AMSA in Australia. They can, and often do, require additional unscheduled drills. Picture this: a port state control officer boards your vessel and says, "Right, show me a man overboard drill." You have to be ready to perform flawlessly at a moment's notice. This constant state of readiness is what separates a good crew from a great one. These surprise drills are the ultimate test of your team's preparedness. Now, let's move on to the methods. How do we actually conduct these drills to make them as effective as possible? Simply going through the motions isn't enough. We need to create realistic scenarios that challenge the crew. The most common and essential method is the full-scale man overboard drill. This involves deploying a rescue boat and recovering an object from the water. Typically, this object is either a life-size dummy, often called an Oscar dummy, or a conspicuous buoy. The dummy is fantastic because it simulates the weight and handling of a real person, giving the rescue boat crew a realistic feel for the recovery process. Using a buoy is also a great option, especially for initial training or in rougher sea conditions where deploying a heavy dummy might be risky. The goal here is to practice the entire sequence, from the initial alarm to maneuvering the ship, launching the rescue boat, locating and recovering the casualty, and bringing them back aboard safely. Every step needs to be practiced until it's second nature. But physical drills are only one part of the equation. Modern technology offers powerful tools to enhance our training, specifically through simulation. Simulation-based training is a game changer for the bridge team. Imagine being able to practice complex search and rescue, or SAR, patterns without burning fuel or putting the vessel and crew at risk. Simulators allow officers to plan and execute patterns like the Williamson turn, the Anderson turn, or the Charnot turn in various weather conditions and visibility levels. They can practice coordinating with other vessels or aircraft in a simulated environment. This is invaluable for honing the decision-making skills of the officer of the watch. What's the best turn to use given our current speed and the sea state? How do we account for wind and current drift when planning the search? These are questions that can be explored safely and repeatedly in a simulator, building the confidence and competence of the bridge team before a real emergency occurs. It takes the theoretical knowledge from the classroom and applies it in a dynamic, risk-free setting. Another crucial aspect of effective training is cross-training. In a man overboard situation, there's no room for rigid departmental silos. The bridge team and the deck team must operate as one seamless unit. Cross-training is the key to achieving this synergy. This means bridge officers should spend time on deck during drills to understand the challenges of launching a rescue boat or recovering a casualty. They need to see firsthand what the deck crew is dealing with. Conversely, deck officers and key ratings should have opportunities to spend time on the bridge during a simulated event. They need to understand the command decisions being made, the communication protocols, and the ship's maneuvering strategy. This shared understanding builds mutual respect and drastically improves communication. When the deck officer on the rescue boat knows why the ship is turning a certain way, and the bridge officer knows the physical limitations of the recovery operation, the entire response becomes more efficient and safer. It breaks down barriers and fosters a true team environment where everyone understands their role within the bigger picture. Let's put this all together and think about what a truly world-class man overboard drill looks like. It starts with an unannounced alarm. The lookout spots something, hits the mob button, and throws a lifebuoy. The initial response is immediate and automatic. The officer of the watch begins the chosen maneuver, the general alarm is sounded, and the master is called. On deck, the rescue boat crew musters, dons their personal protective equipment, and prepares the boat for launching. The entire crew knows their specific duties from the muster list. The bridge team is communicating clearly, plotting the position, and keeping a visual on the target. The engine room is responding to commands instantly. The rescue boat is launched smoothly and efficiently, and they proceed to the location. The recovery is made, and the casualty is brought back to the ship, where the onboard medical team is ready to take over. After the drill, the entire crew gathers for a debrief. This is just as important as the drill itself. What went well? What could we improve? Were there any communication breakdowns? Was the equipment working perfectly? This culture of continuous improvement is what turns a good crew into a life-saving one. Every drill is an opportunity to learn and get better. So, why is all this so important? Because in a real man overboard situation, there are no second chances. The cold shock, the rough seas, the speed of the vessel, it's an incredibly dangerous scenario. The person in the water is depending on their crewmates to execute a flawless rescue. Regular, realistic, and challenging training are the only way to ensure that your team is up to the task. It's about building competence, confidence, and coordination. The monthly drills required by SDCW and ISM are the bare minimum. A truly professional crew goes beyond that, embracing unscheduled drills, leveraging simulation for the bridge team, and fostering a culture of cross-training and open communication. It's a commitment to safety that defines the best in our industry. It's about making sure that if the worst happens, everyone on board has the best possible chance of coming home safe. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this deep dive into man overboard training was helpful. Safety is a journey, not a destination, so keep training and stay vigilant. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on maritime safety and operations. Drop a comment below with your own experiences or questions about MOB drills. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video.